Welcome back to another episode of Thinking That Matters. Special edition, what they never told you for women in their 50s about menopause. Oh, yes. So I'm here with my friend and co-host for these mini-series, Trish Littlejohn. Tell them who you are, what you do.
I am Trish Littlejohn, and I own a construction company. And yes, I am excited to talk today because we have gadgets today.
We do. Okay, so let's catch people up. If you're listening for the first time to this limited series, we started just talking among ourselves about the realities of being in your 50s, how your body changes. I mean, we had some good laughs the first episode. Yes. And then we had Dr. Oni on. What's something that you remember from having Dr. Oni on?
Well, I didn't know that doctors can just kind of specialize in it. And in fact, the stuff that she said was so impactful, like, oh, I didn't know that. And I think because we're all built different, so things are happening maybe a little similar to each other, but then different.
There are differences.
She kind of gave some good insight, and she is a doctor. Because we always have our MD and we Google everything.
That's correct.
That we are doctors.
That's right. Know. It's really good to have a real doctor on the show. Yeah. And then our last episode, we had special guests Lisa Hammett and Andrea Rogers. Andrea coming into 50. Lisa just left the 50s, and they gave me permission to talk about their age. And so if you haven't watched that episode, I do encourage you to check it out when it drops, because they bring different insight to the realities as well. So it was really good. So when Trish and I were connecting, we were like, okay, we talked about this like earlier on, but we didn't follow through on it. So we thought for this episode, we would just address what everyone who's dealing with the onset of perimenopause, or they're fully in menopause, which is, we're asking ourselves, what is happening to my body? Yes. And what can I do about it?
Or if they're in denial, like they just think
they're
not there yet.
That's true.
They could sometimes you hear people say they're 38 and they're thinking they're in it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it's true.
Genetics are different. Maybe, I don't know, the food we eat, all the stuff that's out there.
And so we do want to acknowledge that. There are many things that impact this, and we are going to have another doctor on next month, Dr. Eleanor Dooley, and she's going to have a lot of great things to share with us and educate us too. But today, this is about the real challenge as women, because we have our own MDs.
Yes.
You know, we go out and, we go to the Google or to chat now, and we're like, these are my symptoms. What could this be? And, after we're scared out of our minds, then we start, we see all of these, well, it could be this, and you should buy this.
Yes.
So today we're going to share with you things that haven't worked and a couple of things that have been helpful. All right, I'm going to let you go first, Trish. What's the first thing you want to share? And of course, your camera is here, so you got to hold it up so that people can see it. And also verbally describe it, because we have some people who listen like on their drive and things like that. So we want to make sure they know what we're talking about.
Okay, So because of those Google searches, I think that what happens is then your phone sees it, because I would hate to say I'm on my computer. I'm usually on my phone doing it. Then all of a sudden you see a Reels. Then you see...
That's so true.
And I'm like, well, look at that lady. I've that word for her. And I'm always like, is that really before and after? Well, if it is, I'm trying it. I can always send it back, right? It's only Amazon. So I don't know. Sometimes I'm not the best at using something consistently. So this is like one of these.
Oh my word! I'm sorry. Let's just say that one more time. I mean, there are plenty of us who are not the best at doing something consistently.
It's like a little toy you got at Christmas in the morning. You're like, yay, I use it for 1 week, and then I forgot. And then, so I have it even by my bed. But this is like a little light, and I don't know if it really would work.
Is it like red light therapy?
Yeah, it's like red light therapy, and you use it on your face. And I've seen all ages using it. From the young 20-year-old girl, because I'm not even close to that age anymore, but yet I go, oh, well, it looks good on her. I always want to see somebody my own age, but I have seen that, and they use it. Now, it also has for acne. So maybe I
Okay.
think menopause can cause, I don't know if it removes hair on your face. If you have that.
I don't think it removes hair on your face.
But it's like for lifting and all that. So it's pretty cool. It's really handy to use. You just have to, charge
Do it
USB
consistently.
charger, but do it all the time. And that's what it does say, but I don't know that it works.
Well, and my understanding is that red light therapy helps to generate collagen.
Yes.
And we talked about that with Dr. Oni about,
Yes.
all of the reels and advertisements for take this collagen drink, take this collagen supplement, eat this, don't eat this.
yeah.
So I have heard that red light therapy does assist in the production of collagen. Now, the one thing have you noticed this? Because we both have watched these crazy videos, because you get desperate.
You do.
You're really trying to figure something out and to get something that works.
Something.
So
But I wanted to work yesterday. I get it in the mail today, but I thought I should watch yesterday.
That's
I think
that's a
that might
great
be
thing.
it.
I mean, so
Unfortunately.
true.
Yeah.
But have you noticed whether it's this gadget with the red light therapy or whether it's a special makeup or whatever it is, it's hard for me not to notice that it looks like there is this like blurring filter on the video where, of course, your skin looks better because it looks like there's a blurring filter on the video.
Yes.
So there's a certain amount of, is that really how you look after consistent use? Or are you just trying to dupe me into buying it?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
They
so
do
tough.
I know, and the commercials even do that. But
I know.
It's like, okay, but they try to put them in the same outfit, and then I'm like, but I don't think that's the same shirt.
Yeah, they
Then
do try to
sometimes I
put
go, I don't care, I'm going to try it. Anyway.
I know. It's so challenging. Okay, the one that I'm
What
going to
did you have?
share, it's what I got first because, with menopause comes weight gain.
Yes.
And it really feels like unexplained weight gain. Like one day you're fine and the next day you feel like you've gained 15 pounds. And I have spoken to women where they literally have gained 10 to 15 pounds in the course of 30 to 45 days. Like it's pretty
Yeah, and they
substantial.
don't even notice it until all of a sudden.
Yeah,
But
because then next thing you know, you look and you're like, whoa, what is
and
happening?
they're thinking, I didn't eat different. I haven't done anything different. And their face changes. I think you gain weight in your face or.
Well, and the other piece about the face, well, we'll get to the face, yeah, but definitely the body weight, especially around the midsection for sure.
Yes.
And so because your phone is always listening to you.
Oh, yeah. So today I'll probably get some.
Oh my word! Today I'm going to get red light therapy ads and all of that on my phone.
Sell this to you for a discount.
Exactly, I love it. Just give it to me for my birthday.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Happy birthday.
I was lamenting about the weight gain and the fact that no matter what I did, I could not lose the weight. Whether I was going crazy with cardio or I tried to cut out sugar, it just nothing was working.
Yes.
And so I saw this, one of those videos where it's like they suck you in and then they make you want to watch it to the end because that's the only way that you can actually hear about the product.
Yes.
Well, that is this. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up there. It's called Live Pure. I'm not suggesting that you buy it, okay? By the way, we are not doctors. These are not recommendations. Like we're not trying to say you should or you shouldn't. You make your own decisions.
Yes.
And we always recommend that you seek the advice of a real professional before you make those decisions. But I got this Live Pure, and it's supposed to like kick your metabolism in and the weight just melts off. I mean, probably they didn't say it quite like that, but that's how you feel.
That's how you feel. Yeah.
And so I got this and, started taking these. Of course, they're gel caps with, you're supposed to take 2, and it's got apple cider vinegar, cinnamon bark powder, gardenia cambogia extract. Yeah. So that didn't work.
Did they say 30 days and you would see a change, or instantly a week?
Oh, they're of
And
course,
how many do you take?
some people, 2 a day,
Okay.
2 a day. Some people were talking about, I dropped all this weight the first week, and so, no. But I can relate to what you were saying, which is you buy it and you expect it to have worked yesterday, right?
Always, yeah.
And so Ask me how much of this I still have left. A lot. We'll just say that.
Did it make you feel weird at anything?
I don't think it made me feel weird. I didn't recall it feeling weird about it.
Sometimes you take something that makes you feel. Okay, so today we're going to have people watch this and they're going to go, oh, I'm not putting anything else in my body. Maybe, so I'm not a big pill taker for anything because I have already heart disease. I have already heart issues. So I always have to get it approved. So even if I see something crazy, that's my husband. He'll buy that because it'll tell him, hey, you can lose weight, you're going to feel better, whatever. So Mark's more of a tester on the product. And if it works for him or something, then I might try
You might go to your doctor and say, can I take this?
Yeah, because they'll be like, okay.
All right, what's your next one?
The next gadget is, I wanted this so bad.
It's called Sculpt?
Yes. Well, okay, so Kim Kardashian has one for her Skims. She does one. So they all have a little different. It looks super easy. I went to put it on. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm a little claustrophobic. I go, I think it's choking me. I don't know how long you wear it. I couldn't wait to get it. And it was buy one, get one even.
Oh my word.
So here's another birthday gift maybe. I'm not sure. But it says it's got collagen face up. Now, do I use it? No, because I kind of feel awkward. I feel like it is choking me, but because it's a double chin. And all of a sudden you look in the mirror and you go, oh, I have a gobbler. Like, where did it come from?
Oh,
you see a
my word.
So this is what that's
what exactly is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to collagen. It's supposed to help you.
Sculpting fabric blended with collagen yarns for a luxuriously soft feel.
So instead of that, but it has the collagen in the bottom. But you tie it, so her neck, you put it around your neck, and then you put it on top. Now, I think there's other ones.
Okay.
But you know how you see the reels, and they come through, and I go, oh, this is good. So I don't know. It could have been a different one, and maybe Kim Kardashian. It still looks the same.
Okay.
The one that she has, too. So I don't know if this is the same. I don't think that's her product, but I just ordered it because, I fell into that little video. But I did find this, and I do think this is helping. This, you can get at Walgreens. And you can Walgreens, CVS, I don't know. But and I see this product, their products a lot. So it's just for your chin.
ROC?
ROC. Okay. Yeah. And it's got retinol.
Derm correction.
And it's and it tells you it's just for your neck. It's for lift. So I just roll it on at night. I roll it on in the morning. I just watch. I like it. And I have seen, and it's a minor change. Okay. So it wouldn't be before and after, but I've seen a change.
Well,
and I have been consistent with that because I am about washing my face.
I'm really glad you brought this with you, which, just for the sake of being able to put that close to the camera.
Yeah, sorry, I forget about that.
Oh, that's okay. Because that is something that I'm rarely, like I tell Fred all the time, because I'm married to a photographer, right, who wants to take photos of me all the time. So I'm always hyper aware of how I look because he's always taking photos and posting them.
Yes.
And so in general, I tell him, just remind me that it's about aging gracefully.
Yes.
But the one place that it started to bother me was the creping that happens in the neck as collagen decreases and your skin changes. So you have found this, you like this.
I have noticed some minor changes, but I do like it, and I like the price point of it. Okay. I want to say, I could be wrong, maybe like $30. Okay. Or $28. It was very realistic. And I think even like CVS and Walgreens will offer sometimes buy one, get one. Those specials they do. And so I like that because a lot of women can afford to get like a mini facelift or whatever. But you can still even see it in the movie stars. Sometimes their neck you can still kind of tell that they're older. Yeah. I do think if you do it sooner, it says firming, and I do like it. And you can keep it in the fridge even if you want to have it cool, especially this time of year. But I like it, and I'm consistent with it. Okay. It's sort of like those little eye patches. Have you ever seen those? You can put in the morning. I have some in the fridge. I like them. I meant to bring that too. I found just a new one I like better, but they're nice and cool. And I don't know if they're helping with crow's feet or not, but I do like the way they make me feel. I think they're kind of for puffy eyes. Yes. So I kind of like that product too, and it's not too bad. And you can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, there is an under eye gel from Mary Kay that I really like.
Yeah.
That they're disposable, so it's one time. But I do like them. But again, I'm just not as consistent as I should be with them.
I try to do it in the morning when I have coffee with those. I try to do that, and because I think what it is just your skin's dry. Like right now, even though there's moisture in the air, I feel like our skin is dry because
it's more dry. That's a good point.
Well, that's another menopause thing. Our skin's drier now. And or do you not feel that? Maybe that's not.
Oh no, it's definitely drier.
So I feel like it's some of that with our eyes that
can
help.
It's really helping to, and that's what, to the point of our skin being drier is the value. What I'm finding now is when I'm very consistent with intake of water.
Yes.
Like really hydrating.
Yes.
My skin looks better.
Totally.
Versus when I'm not disciplined with drinking water.
Yes.
So I think that's the other piece is that
Do you know how many people say they drink a lot of water? But it's like if you really watch what you're drinking, like a Stanley cup or what are those cups or a Yeti. But you're like, okay, how many of those in one day did you drink? Because if you travel on the road a lot, it's really hard to do that if you're not going to be close to the bathroom.
I brought my Kirkland alkaline water, and I was curious because I was saying to myself the other day, I've gotten out of the habit of drinking as much as I know I should.
Yes.
Because even if you make a gallon, right, your standard for the day.
Yes.
So this is basically 1 liter.
Okay.
All right. For those of you who are watching,
cool
it's 1 liter. I like it because it can easily fit in my bag.
Yes.
But you need 4 of these to equal 1 gallon.
Yeah.
4.
That's a lot.
So, based on, and this is 33.8 fluid ounces. So that's at least 3 and some of a Stanley cup, which is 40 ounces of water.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's a substantial amount of water. Most people are underhydrated.
Always.
And so, of course, I know that impacts our
energy,
skin.
everything.
Yes, for sure. Now, another thing that we talked about that happens with menopause is the cortisol increase.
Yes.
And the cortisol impacts our bodies in crazy ways.
Yes.
The next product that I'm going to show that I got is I started having, they talk about how cortisol will attack certain tendons and connections. So in your hip is one of those places.
Okay.
So I remember probably it's been a while, maybe 2 years ago is when it really was hitting me hard. Ooh. And I could be fine. And then I would start walking and my hip would start killing me. Or typically I'm a side sleeper. Yes. And I would roll onto my side. Of course, if I'm in deep sleep, I'm there for a while. Mm-hmm. I would wake up and my hip would be burning, like so much pain. So of course, I go to Google and I'm like, okay, here's my symptom. And lo and behold, it said that I should be medicating with castor oil.
Okay.
Pure castor oil. So I got pure castor oil, cold pressed and unrefined. I'm going to show that into the screen
and you're
here.
Drinking that?
No, okay. Not drinking it. Although I probably would go to the bathroom more if I drank it. No, it comes like you get the castor oil, and then what you're getting is this pad with Velcro straps, right? So this is designed. I'm going to stand up to show this. It's designed that you wrap it, like you put the castor oil on this.
Okay.
Then you wrap it around your hips and you use the Velcro to secure it.
Okay.
Right. And you're literally wanting it to soak in to your skin. So just for that wide view, I'm just going to show you like this, and you use the Velcro to wrap it around. And then of course, they also provided, to your point of your neck. Oh. You can put it on here.
Nice. Well, they got all those LED masks now in the chest and all that.
Oh my word.
I don't know if they work.
And so I tried this once and I was like, I'm not doing that.
No, you could use it on your arm.
True.
I guess a bicep thing. I don't know.
But
okay, so how does this feel? So do you leave it on for a half hour, 10 minutes?
It says you can use it to massage your entire body.
Okay.
You can put it into your scalp. You can put it on your feet, on your face.
It doesn't smell?
No, not at all. I mean, it's open. You're welcome to smell it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it does smell. There is a certain scent
What did
to
Fred
it.
say? No, this smells like massage oil.
Yeah.
Like they would use it for
similar to massage oil. But no, they basically just recommend that you put it on and you leave it on for like 20 minutes, half hour.
Okay.
And I did it multiple times, and the reality is the pain was still there.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And so of course, there's still a lot of castor oil left. And, it makes me think I should be using this on my feet at night. I'm very particular about my feet.
Okay.
I don't like cracked heels.
Oh, yeah, no.
And so I have these special socks. So I'm like, now that I'm talking this to you,
So did you feel like maybe it is for moisture? Because castor oil is good for a lot of stuff.
Yes,
that goes
it
way
is.
back.
So probably this could be something where I don't know that it's necessarily effective for the cortisol pain.
So I would use this if it didn't work like that. But this would hold like if you had a little heating thing or ice. You could tie it on. You could put it on your hip and put a little ice pad in here. Because
That's a
let's say
good point.
if you had to use it, because this could come in handy for some other stuff.
Well, and you know what? Now that you say that, it actually has
Shoulder.
this zipper pouch right here.
Yeah.
So you could put the ice pack in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so we're
because it's strapped on.
reimagining.
Yeah.
But you're right. It could go on the shoulder.
You could put it on your shoulder
Yep,
if you
exactly.
Because sometimes you have something and it's going to keep falling off.
Yeah. So that was one of my purchases. I liked the pink as well. Yeah. So again, it did not do what I needed it to do.
Yes.
But now let's just stick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh,
yeah, you got yours too. So tell me about this.
But have I used it a lot? No. So could it work? Maybe, but it's kind of awkward. So, they show you these, this goes around your stomach.
Okay.
So that unwanted
belly fat,
or I have some scar tissue in my abdomen for surgery that didn't go good. But nonetheless, this is, you turn it on and plug it in. But guess what? You need a battery. How many people want to just sit still in a chair with it around your waist for 25, 30 minutes? I don't. I thought you could walk around with it. But you can't. You have to have a separate battery pack.
And does it go into that little pouch there?
Then it can go into this pouch. And I might have had something else that goes with it because it plugs in. But you plug it in, you have to stay seated and plug it in. I want it to go walk around with. Now, I tried a separate battery pack. We have those.
Yes. It wouldn't power it.
Really do it. But it doesn't come with that. Now, if it did, I didn't get it.
Fred would say, because he's told me there are higher end battery packs that are able to.
Well, I have a back one that I ordered, and it has a little one, and it's portable,
curious,
and it was good.
What type of
plug in?
Let's see. Let me see what we've got here. Oh, okay. So this.
I don't think it works.
Yeah, well, because you have to have a USB. This is a USB, and this is a USB.
Yeah.
I don't have the. It's
and
all
then
good.
You have the remote thing, but I didn't have, and what I did have, it fit. But it wouldn't allow it to really work. But it's red light therapy again. So it's still the red light therapy.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter has it. And I said, hey, I saw a great video on it, right? People doing it or talking about it. And she said, well, I like it. But she goes, I haven't used it because she had a C-section back in the day. So she wanted it for that, thinking that would help. But I don't know. Because of the battery thing, it didn't really do its deal.
Okay.
But do you think I sent it back? No. Do you think I still have it? Yeah. And it's too late now because you only have so long.
Right, exactly.
But since we were talking about all of our goodies, which I have more, I'm sure.
And red light therapy, like people are spending $1,000+ to get like the red light therapy blanket, the mat.
They're super expensive.
Yeah. That definitely has been around for a while. Yes. And I do hear really good things about it in terms of like.
I do have a thing that you can set underneath. I'm drawing a blank on the name. It's blue. And it's Cellumalite or something like that. Okay. Those are very expensive. I have an esthetician that it told me about it, but this was like 4 years ago, before this was so popular with all these masks you can buy at Costco or whatever.
Right.
And I do like it, but it's the consistency. So every time I see her, which is not enough probably, she's like, Trish, are you using, because there's stuff too for back pain, but you can dial it for acne, you can dial it for wrinkles. Wow. And now they have some for all kind, like just random stuff, or like maybe for they're two big blue panels, but they have the blanket. The blanket is $10,000.
Wow.
So when you say expensive, their stuff is
wow.
But when we got it, we got like 2 of them, and it wasn't cheap then either. But we've had them for years, and they still work great. But again, I have to do it every day. How many times do you just lay back in your chair for 30 minutes, and knowing that it could help your skin even? Because then I'm going to take a little snooze probably.
Right.
Because it's still this light, even if you wear the little goggles or something. So I like it. I just have to be more consistent.
I think you're right. It's just we need more consistency.
But I do think that could work. She's so good, and she has not aged at all. She's in her 70s.
Well,
and she looks like she's 50.
there are a lot of different red light therapy options out there now where you can check it out and
for aches and pains.
Yes, and that's what I hear is that it's really, really helpful.
Isn't there a place you can go? Even they have these places you can lay down, and they're beds, right? And
exactly. Yes, for sure. Bed. Yeah.
And
well, I know off of Castor Perspire, like on the way to your house, right? They have red light therapy in there. They have the ice showers. I mean, there's a variety of like therapy type options that she has in there that are really cool. Well, I love that you were sharing about that because it goes along with this. I wanted to go back.
Since we never planned this is really a good time.
I know, exactly. You had mentioned about the weight gain in the face. I experienced that because one of the things that happens as we go through menopause, the cortisol spikes.
Yes.
And as a result, one of the places where it is very noticeable is in the face. As a matter of fact, my mother told me there's actually a name for it, but it's like moon face. Like your face really gets super round.
Yes.
And you're going, okay, what is this? And when I started to understand, so my mother was like, this is what it is. So she sent me this message about, they say when your cortisol is really high, that can be one of the symptoms of it. So I did start looking for, what would assist me in trying to manage the cortisol. Okay. So something that I did find and has worked very, very well for me, and I'm very consistent with it, is this Amare product. I mean, there's 2 parts to it. Okay. It's called Amare Edge and Mentabiotics. Okay. And if any of you, if you're listening and you're like, that kind of sounds familiar, you may see some of the folks who have built businesses around this. They call it Happy Juice.
Oh, okay.
And so it's plant-based and it gives you energy, motivation, and then this is advanced gut-brain nutrition, right? Nice. So think body, mind and body resilience. But I started on this product, I want to say in 2024.
Oh, okay.
And I have been, and it's basically, you can do once or twice a day. I only do once a day. Okay. Normally, I take it in the afternoon. Oh. And literally both of them together. Okay. You can use a bottle of water, or I have a shaker bottle at home. And
it's like a powder.
Exactly. Okay. And so it's also very portable because you're literally they're like little packets, right?
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
So I pour it in, I shake it up, I put some ice in it. I like the mango flavor myself. They also have watermelon, but that has that's helped me
with the cortisol.
Yes, with the cortisol. And of course, some people would say, well, there's probably some placebo effect to that, right? Because you're taking something that has been shown to help other people. So your mind says it helps you. But I will say noticeable difference back in the early stages of starting to take it when the cortisol was at its highest. And I was dealing with a lot of stress beyond just menopause.
Okay.
It was noticeable for me that I had a little bit of uptick in my energy. Okay. And the key was, remember that brain fog we talked about?
Yes.
I had better clarity and focus.
Okay.
So I do notice that when I utilize that. So that is something for me, much like your stick, that is something that definitely has worked.
Okay. So now, do you order that from someone?
Or, it's, you go through and it's, they also have another drink product that I like that is like a gut. it's like a plant-based energy drink. But the reason that I like it is that it has some carbonation to it. I gave up soda years ago. So it's non-sugar and it's like a natural energy, but I like that it's carbonated. It's just nice to have something carbonated.
It is sometimes.
So, and it's cold.
You get bored with water.
Yeah, exactly. So those are pretty much the two products. They have a lot of products. They have hair products. They have all sorts of products.
So you could drink that throughout the day, though.
Absolutely.
So you could just put in your bottle.
You could, and it does. For someone who doesn't particularly care for water, it may be a way to drink more water.
Yeah, because it flavors it.
Because it gives it some flavor.
Yeah.
All right, what's your next thing?
Wow, this is just a go-to, and I could have got this at the dollar store. I really can't tell you, but this little fan is handy. It looks fancy, and because there's just that time where you're so hot, and I'm like, why am I hot? It's like most inappropriate time to be hot too. I'm like, no, I'm hot. I think if I could carry a portable, I have that neck fan that you. Those do work. Fan too. Those do work.
I forgot to bring that.
I didn't even think of that one just because I know.
Well, it's because we start thinking about all of the. We start thinking about all the things. Okay, so before I share the next two products, I just want to say, if you're listening and you have little ears in the vehicle or, on your phone, then you would want to stop here because that would just be helpful. Okay. Yes. One of the real realities of menopause is how it changes our internal organs. So vaginal dryness, the pain often associated with intercourse or sex. Yes. And this is something that people aren't talking about. And that's going to be one of the questions that I asked Dr. Dooley when she's here with us next month. But I wanted to, I brought two products because I'm like we are talking about bringing products. So the first one that I brought is this natural estrogen product, okay? And it is ginseng, green tea, black cohosh. You probably have heard that with like menopause, red clover. It's paraben-free, gluten-free, right? Okay. And I'm not doubting that it works, but the application of it is what hinders the consistency of it.
Yes.
Because this is one of those where you're basically putting this cream on your hand and you are having to place this cream internally. Yes. I'll just leave it at that.
Yes. And
it's
every day?
Yeah, it's designed that you would do it every day. Yes. And the reality is there's all sorts of things that we probably don't need to say that women listening to this are going, okay, I could understand why that could be a deterrent.
Okay.
Where that is concerned. Because, you remember when we were younger, even when you weren't on your period, sometimes you would need to wear protection because of just the amount of moisture that your body produced. Well, so I've had this and I'm like, I know I should use it every day, but it's just
like you don't think about it.
It's an annoying, I don't know, application. So what we went to a natural supplement store and asked, okay, what would be a different approach to this?
Okay.
So this is from Maker's Mark Herbals. It's called Hormone Harmony Wild Yam Oil.
Okay.
Okay. And it has jojoba, castor oil.
Okay, yeah.
Wild yam. There's a whole series of things in here. Yeah. But it is just an oil. And what I do with this is I will put a pump on the inner portion of my forearm, and I just rub it with my other arm, and I can do this every night consistently, easily.
Okay,
it has made a difference.
Oh, okay.
And so that has been something that
way easier.
Way easier, and I have found that it has helped.
Okay.
Where that's concerned.
So there's another product out there, and I didn't bring it, but I know about it. It's and you can get it like at Target even. They used to have it where you had to order it, and they had doctors that did the video or whatever. It starts with a B, and I can't think of it, but it's like a purple and blue box, and maybe you've seen it too.
Okay.
But again, it's the insertion of it, and I think that's the awkward part. And so I think you just don't think about it. That would be easier. That's in your purse, and you just put it on. And
Exactly.
go about your day.
I keep this on my bathroom counter so that after I do my face regimen, because everything is there, that's the last thing that I do before I walk away from that space. And I'm so much more consistent with it. Probably if I were consistent with this,
it would work.
It would also work as well.
Know,
But it's just, I think as women, we've got to find what works and what we can be committed to consistently using.
I bet your castor oil is way better for all kinds of different things that you don't even know of yet.
I agree.
Because I swear my grandmothers and great-grandmother talked about castor oil when we were kids.
Totally.
They could have used it on their skin for all I know.
Very likely. And
I had an uncle that used Noxzema forever. It was my grandmother's brother, and he had great skin. And
Interesting.
Noxzema. And he died at like 90.
I've heard that people used it for like decades, and they look great.
And they look great.
That's a good point.
Genetics always help, and you have great genetics.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so this came to my mind because I know we have to wrap this up. This has been like, what was that? Was that Home Network?
HSN?
HSN?
No,
Home Shopping Network.
Okay.
Oh my word. I feel like we've just had a little episode of Home Shopping Network, although we're not saying call in now. It's $15 for a limited time.
Buy one, get one. I know. But I'm anxious to see what the viewers say. They have tried and like that they could post on this for you, because that would really be handy, because they might say, look, I did try something you had on there and it has worked. You just need to be consistent.
Or they have something else that they have tried.
And sending a picture would be really nice.
Yes, please. We would love for you to send a picture.
I'm not sure what that
means. I agree. I totally agree. So when you listen to this, you can either email or drop a comment on YouTube, or and so that we are able to see it and talk about it. Because if we could do another episode on reviewing what our viewers have offered. So
I'm anxious to hear.
I love it. Well, we are so grateful that you tuned in. Thank you, Trish. It's always fun to do episodes with you. And we want to make sure, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the podcast, please do, and leave us a review. That is how more people hear about the podcast and can be notified each week when an episode drops. But when you are ready to cultivate thinking that matters, in this case around menopause, we want you to tune in. Until next month, Elizabeth and Trish, and we look forward to seeing you back here.